Level 1 machine guns. It all began with heavy machine guns. Think of the American .50 caliber M2 Browning, rapid fire, cheap and lethal to low-flying planes. Bombers bristled with them, and ground troops pointed them skyward in desperation. At close range, a burst could shred a fighter. But once aircraft climbed higher and faster, machine guns were nearly useless. They were the first rung, but not a strong one. Pilots said diving into Bofors fire felt like flying through a steel storm. Even if a shell missed, the shrapnel could rip wings apart. Cheap, mobile and devastating at low to medium altitudes, light flak became the backbone of air defense. Against bombers, its high velocity and ceiling meant crews never felt safe, even miles up. With radar guidance introduced later in the war, the 88 became one of the most feared weapons on Earth. A direct hit could obliterate a bomber, and massed barrages filled the night skies with black bursts of shrapnel. Crews called it Black Death. Few weapons were as terrifying to witness, even if the 88S did most of the real killing. Level 5 secret and futuristic systems. At the very top of the ladder came weapons that looked like science fiction. Radar-directed fire control let gunners track planes before pilots even knew they'd been spotted. The Allies introduced the proximity fuse, which detonated shells automatically near aircraft, multiplying kill rates overnight. Meanwhile, Germany experimented with surface-to-air missiles like the Wasserfall, decades ahead of their time. Luckily for the Allies, these projects came too late to change the war. Our outro, from machine guns that rattled the skies to radar-guided giants that turned cities into fortresses, WWII anti-aircraft guns shaped the deadliest air war in history. But here's the question. If you were a bomber pilot, what would terrify you more? The endless swarm of Bofors fire or the thunder of the German 88? Let me know in the comments.